And welcome to our Wednesday live training. I hope you guys are all doing good. If you can hear me okay, type something in the box and let me know, because today we're going to talk about how to build a membership site and wake up to profits every day, which is really cool. All right, so we're going to talk about this. Now, I've been doing membership sites for quite some time now. My first one I started, when did I start it? A little bit ago. Are we getting sound? Is there sound? Hope there's sound. Yeah? Type sound if there's sound. Gotta make sure you guys can hear me, otherwise that would defeat the purpose of a webinar. But we should have sound here. Looks like the sound is working on my end. Can you guys all hear me? Yeah. All right, good. Awesome. So, if you don't have sound, turn your sound on. There you go. So here's how to make a simple membership site and wake up to profits every single day. I've been doing membership sites since about 2007. Dabbled in them a little bit in 2003, but never really did much with them. Started really big with them in about 2007, 2009, everything like that. Made millions of dollars with membership sites, and I got to tell you, it's not as hard as you would think. A lot of these membership sites you could set up in about an hour, be ready to rock and roll, and get everything rocking and rolling and making money. So if that sounds good and that's what you want to learn today, type membership site in the box. Let me know you are ready to learn about the membership site, and I'm just going to make sure our tech stuff is working here. And we're going to go over all kinds of stuff about membership sites, what you need to do, what you need to know, and everything like that. So here's the first question we got to dive into, and the question is, why is a membership site one of the best business models? Why do I think that's one of the best business models? Now, let's first of all outline what a membership site is. Okay, a membership site is a site where you are charging for membership access to something. Okay, so you guys have heard of like little companies like Netflix and things like that. That's more or less a membership site, right? It's all ran on the internet, and it's a membership type thing. You pay your $12 a month or whatever it is, and you get access. Now, I was just looking at Netflix's numbers, and the numbers are pretty impressive. They're even more impressive when you find out that their numbers are actually in thousands. So when you see that they made like $20 million, that's like $20 million thousand, which is a lot of money. I'm not saying that's what you're going to make. Obviously, you guys know that we don't know what you're going to make, right? There's a lot of variables here, but this is why a membership site is so good. So what you do is you have your site and you have your sales letter and everything like that. And you're like, okay, well, in order to get X, Y, and Z, click here to become a member, or click here to get this, or click here to download this, or whatever it is, right? You say click here to become a member, and what happens is now this customer is going to join your membership site for X dollars a month. So let's say you're like, whatever, I don't have that much to offer, or whatever it is, I'm only going to charge $17 a month, okay? Only $17 a month. Now, I want you to remember that $17 a month every single month equals $204 a year, which is pretty cool, right? That's like $204 a year per customer. I like that, right? Because all I got to do is make that initial $17 a sale, provide some good value, and bada bing, bada bang, I get $204 per year off of the customer, which is really cool. So if you could visualize this, you're going to see it work in a really cool way, because this is going to build and compound and build and compound. And if you look at it and it's like, okay, well, I get one sale today. Let's say I get one sale today. Then next month, I already have a sale in the pot, right? If I get another one tomorrow and another one the next day and another one the next day, right? Month after month, these people are going to be paying me over and over and over again, and each of these is going to add up to $204. So the question is how many times do you want to get paid every single day? And my answer to that is as many as I can, or a lot. All right, so that's how a membership site, how the model works, right? You're charging people for something. Now, you might be coming here and you say, well, Marcus, I don't have anything to charge for. I don't know anything. I just want to make money on the internet, and I don't know how, when, why, who, what, whatever. And that's kind of how I was when I first started. Years ago, when I first started, I had this idea, and it was a brilliant idea. How many of you guys have ever had that brilliant idea where you're like, this is so good, it's just going to work? Right? How many of you guys have ever had that idea? That was the idea that I had, and I was reading all these books about marketing and reading all these books about stuff, and I thought to myself, if I could just get like 100,000 people paying me $1 a month, well then, I'll have a couple or I'll have like 1.2 million at the end of the year, which is pretty cool. How many of you guys have ever thought that? You're like, if I could just get enough people to give me $1, then I'll make some money. And I think that's pretty easy. I mean, it's just $1. Everyone's got $1. They throw dollars all over the place. They throw coins all over the place. Dollars are not that hard to come by, right? And that was my idea. And I was like, okay, this is going to work. And I had this idea of making a recipe site, had this idea of building it all together. And it never really came to fruition because the idea of getting a bunch of people to give you $1 isn't really that great, because by the time you take out the merchant fees and you do all the traffic and you do all the work, $1 is really not that good. So we got to charge more than $1. But that was the idea. And I had this idea and I was like, okay, I'm going to make this work. Now, why is a membership site one of the best business models? Well, let's talk about this, right? Every day I wake up to money because of my membership sites. So here are the best reasons that membership sites are the best, right? Really cool. It's a good business model because it's very simple. And if you don't have anything, like if you're like me and you're like, well, I want to make this recipe site and get $1, but I don't have any recipes, I got to tell you, there's lots of ways to get content created. I have friends. One of my friends went and bought resale rights to a bunch of products, made a site that sold all the resale rights to a bunch of the products, which is cool. It's like a resale rights membership site. You pay, I think, $80 a month or $77 a month or whatever. You get access to all these things and you get content. So he basically made content by buying other people's content, which was pretty easy. So we got to focus on that and we got to look. Now, there's other things you can do as well. You could create themes. You could create all kinds of things. And we're going to talk about the content that you can use. But first, let's talk about the 7, count them with me, 7 reasons that membership sites are one of the best business models. Now, number one, they're extremely inexpensive to start. You could get the software, you could get the hosting, you get everything and be in business today for less than $500. Of course, you have to have your product set up, but you can be in business today for less than $500, which is cool. Number 2, they're super easy to run. Like once you set these up, they kind of do their thing, right? My buddy who set up the resale rights one, it still works. And last time I talked to him about it was like 2009, and he's still getting paid on it, and he doesn't do a whole lot to it. It's just very simple, very basic. Same kind of thing with people who have recipes or tools or whatever. And I got to point out the fact that this is the way online marketing is going. If you look at all the people that are teaching things online, the online education industry, huge. If you're a YouTuber, membership sites are huge. Look at things like Patreon. Now, it's not what I'd use for my membership site, but hey, people use it and it works. I would use a different model. But there's lots of people doing lots of things with membership sites and lots of money to be made. So they're easy to run. The cost of hosting and merchant fees are pretty much all you're out. Then all you got to do is advertise. Now, obviously, it's going to be easier to advertise because you know your numbers. I know if I charge $100 a month, that's my baseline. I know if the average person stays 6 months, I could spend $600 to get a customer and I could still profit, right? Really cool. Okay, or up to 600, I should say, which is great. All right, so you know your numbers, everything's set and ready to go. So they're super easy to run, inexpensive to start. Number 3, there's tons of killer niches for this. Just think about like if you're good at yoga and you know yoga poses and thing, you could actually make a membership site about yoga poses. And you're like, hey, every week we're going to come out with yoga poses and maybe we'll do like a yoga meditation that you could do or a walkthrough or a guided yoga workout or whatever it is. You could do this with workouts, right? Like Leaf says, I own yogamom.club and I'm thinking about turning it into a low price membership site. Exactly, right? Really simple to do. All right. You could do things like workouts, right? I go to the gym. I pay $60 a session to have a personal trainer tell me to lift weights. Okay, now, do I not know how to lift weights? Well, it's pretty easy. You like pick them up and lift them. But she provides the benefit of telling me how to do them right and watching over and giving me a program and everything like that. A membership site can do the same thing. What do you think Peloton is, right? They give you like a membership site on the screen and they sell you a bike that makes it work, which is really cool. All right, you can also go through and you look at things that people want to learn, right? If you use your Google AdWords tool and you type something in like learn, right, you're going to see that a lot of people are looking this stuff up here. If we can get it to load. There we go. A lot of people want to learn things. Like there's people that want help with homework for college or whatever it is. And there's all kinds of things that people want to learn. And we could actually isolate this here with a keyword text and we'll just put in learn. Right, and watch all the things people want to learn. Not learn, learn. I need to learn how to spell. Right? So we got Learn, and we got Blackboard Learn. We got all kinds of things. Learn, Blackboard stuff. Let's see what else we have here. Learn at Home. People who want to learn like web hosting and things like that. There's people who literally buy membership sites of PHP codes, right? You go in and you pay a bunch of money for PHP codes. For me, I pay for a SEO club. It's like $200 a month, and it gives me some tools and some things for SEO clubs. That's like, a couple $1,000 a year just from one little membership site, which is really cool, right? So we have like PDF stuff here, Code Academy PDF, all kinds of things, which is really, really, really cool, right? So there's all kinds of stuff, PHP source code, JavaScript, all kinds of stuff that you can use. So we got like yoga, workouts, learn, help, guide, skills, hobbies, themes and tools, etc. And we got to look at that and we're like, okay, cool. Like literally, I get calls all the time from family members, just got one last night, and they want to learn how to cook the things that I cook, right? I love to cook. It's like my passion. Don't do it for work because, I don't know, maybe I'll start a site, right? But I could literally make a membership site of how to cook like Marcus, and people could go in there and be like, I want to cook like Marcus or whatever it is, charge $7, $20, $30 a month or whatever, make it work. Look at things like HelloFresh, right? Membership site, they send you things, and there you go. Look at guys like Ty Lopez. They have like Mentor Box, and they send you a box of book reviews. Look at that. They're not even making their own content. They're reviewing books. Like, seriously, do you guys get that type of review if you get that? Right? There are people, I was just talking to someone the other day. She's on Facebook, and we were talking on the Facebook, and she's like, hey, my business model is literally going into Facebook groups about a certain topic, getting the questions, getting the answers, and compiling them. I have a buddy who goes in. He actually sends a team of 3 people to every business marketing conference. They take notes, and he sells the notes as a membership site. So you don't have to pay like $2,000 to go to the conference if you want to stay home and just get the notes. You got that. How many of you guys are getting the potential of this? Type potential with some money signs after it, because I want you guys to get this because it's not that hard to do. Right? The barrier of entry is all in your mind. That's the only thing stopping you from making this work. Now, I got to tell you, you also need to learn to sell, which is really cool. Okay, let's see here. Is this one of those things where the only person making money with these membership sites is the one selling the strategy of making money selling membership sites? Yes, that's it. I'm the only guy making money. Actually, I'm not even selling something about membership sites, but those are the only people. Not Netflix, not the book guy, not the countless other ones, not recipe sites. No one makes money except people selling stuff. So we should probably just shut this webinar down now because, whatever. That was a joke, by the way. There's a crap ton of people making money with membership sites, from recipes to how to fix your car to everything, right? It's literally insane. So if you don't see it, I can't help you. You need to go to a different webinar about something else because you got to see it. All right, so that's the deal. So there's tons of killer niches and everything like that. Christy says she's an affiliate for HelloFresh. She loves the idea. Yeah, pretty cool. Personally, for me, I like to cook my own and measure my own. I don't know. There's just something about the process I like. But HelloFresh is good for some people. They like it. Okay, so tons of killer ideas. Number 4, low barrier of entry. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, what I mean is like it's pretty easy to get someone to sign up for something that's like $17 a month. It's not that hard to do. So there's a low barrier of entry for the first sale, meaning you're not like coming out there trying to get people to spend $10 million right up front. You're like, hey, let's just do a little bit. Same kind of thing with gym memberships, right? They start a gym. Now, the cool thing about this is you don't need a gym. Right? You don't have to get weights. You don't have to do this stuff. You can sell workouts for the gym, which is really cool. So we got to look at this and we're like, okay, there's a low barrier of entry for the first sale, which is great. So if I sell $17 per month, that's $204 a year. If it's $97 a month, that's $1,164 a year, which is cool. I mean, you look at that, you get 100 customers, you're making $116,000 a year from 100 customers, right? And other things, you might need like 1,000 customers or 5,000 customers to get that amount. But this is actually really, really, really cool, really easy. And I find that if you do a good job, your members should stay for like 6 to 12 months. One of my membership sites, I actually still get paid on, right? Little $20 to $30 payments. And I haven't touched it since 2011, right? So we're going on 8 years and they're still paying and I still get checks. And it's really cool because it's like, it's automated. It's all done. I put the stuff in the membership site, and boom, there we go, which is really, really, really cool. All right. Tony says she uses recipes from online cookbooks for membership sites. Can you use them? Yeah, you can. You can do resale rights one, or you can do you could pay people to create them. Really, really, really cool, which is awesome. Is 11.20 to start a membership site? I don't know what you mean, Frederick. Retype that, please. Chronic says, what about offering free membership with upselling them inside? Yes, absolutely. I do that all the time as well. Okay, so inexpensive to start, easy to run, tons of killer niches, low barrier of entry for the first sale. Now, number 5, here's where it gets really good. The growth potential is unparalleled. Because here's the deal. Watch this. Like if I go in and I'm like, okay, I got a goal. And my goal is to get 10 new people every month. That's one every 3 days. That's all I want to do is get 10 people a month. Okay, that's my goal, whatever. Cool. Okay, now anyone could get 10 people to sign up for anything if they're like not sitting outside pouting. If they actually work at it, you can get people to sign up for stuff. There's people that sign up for the weirdest crap, and I'm like, why do people sign up for that? But they do, right? And they pay for it. And it's like, whatever, that's cool. All right, do I mentor? Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit. But first, I want to give you guys some good content. So if my goal is to sell 10 people a month, okay, that's it. That's one every 3 days. I'm like, okay, that's my big goal. That's all I want to do. All right, watch what happens. The first month, I'm going to get $170. All right, whatever. Nothing to write home about. All right, the next month, I'm now going to get those 10 sales, but I also have the 10 sales from the month before. So now I'm going to make $340, which is cool. And we might need a calculator because my brain's not that good. Why did that go away there? There we go. All right, so $340. All right, the next month, so let's do the calculator. All right, so 170 times 3. So the next month, we're going to be at $510. All right, see how it's starting to add? You're like, okay, cool. Yeah, like by month 3, I could probably like pay my car payment or, you know, pay off credit cards or something like that. Not all at once, but hey, $510. It's gonna. How many of you guys $510 would be a game changer in your life? You're like, dude, if I had $510, shit. I mean, there you go, right? Whatever you would do with it, I don't know what you do with it, but studies show that $400 is like a game changer to most families, right? So we're talking like you're already at $680. And again, this is hypothetical. We don't know what you're going to make. We have no idea what you're going to get. You might make more. You might make less. You might do absolutely nothing, and you might make absolutely nothing. We have no idea. But this is how it works. So by month 4, you're at $680. Right now, let's do month 5. So month 5 times 5. We go in, and we're like, okay, month 5, I'm at $850. Pretty cool. $850. Okay. Next month, we're now at, what are we at? And this is per month, by the way, which is really cool. Next month, we're going to be at $1,000, which is cool. So by month 5, you're already at like $1,000. I think it's $1,020, which is really cool. How many of you guys like this? You're like, hey, this is pretty cool. This is awesome. Okay? You guys like that? Pretty cool. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Okay, so that's how it works. And then by the end of the year, you're like, okay, well, by the end of the year, I am now at times 12. Boom. That means next year, if everyone stays, I get $2,040 a month for doing work I already did. Right? And then at the end of that year, you're going to be at like $4,000 a month and build and build. How many of you guys get this? Type build if you guys get it. And it's not that hard to do. And 10 sales at $17. Is there anyone here that doesn't think with a good product they could at least make that? Like, I mean, seriously, $17 is like, it's not that hard to do, okay? Which is cool. Now, if you have a goal to make like maybe one a day, watch what happens if you do one a day, right? So one a day, you'd be looking at 17 times 31. So you've got 527. At the end of the year, 17 times 365. At the end of the year, you're going to be at $6,000 a month. Boom. Next year, you're like, oh, I did all that work selling people. I don't think I want to sell anymore, and I still want to make $6,200 a month, which is cool. That's like, what, $72,000 a year or something like that. So the growth potential of these is unparalleled, and it's awesome, and it works, right? You just have to get in. You got to find a good niche. There's people in the woodworking niche that have woodworking plans, and they make a fortune with it. They're like, okay, here's a bunch of woodworking plans if you want to build wood stuff or whatever. Shed plans, chicken coop plans, all kinds of things. Like, look at this. You want to do plans? You just type in here. You're like, okay, what kind of plans do people want? And you're like, boom, check this out. Plans. Okay, and we'll wait for it to load. Okay, so cell phone plans is big, but you can also look at like other plans here. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Most phone deal, get rid of all these things. And when you get down, you'll get to like woodworking plans and things like that. And you'll see, if you type in woodworking plan, excuse me, you'll see that it works really, really cool. All right, outdoor woodworking plans, and on we go. Lots of people searching for this stuff. Woodworking plans, 8,100 people a month. So if you got 8,100 people a month looking it up, let's say you only get 10% of them, and you get 810. Let's say you only get a 1% conversion rate. That's 8 sales. That's like nothing. That's like, okay, I'm not getting much of the traffic, and I'm not getting many of the sales, but I'm still doing pretty good. Right? Does that make sense to everyone? Type yes if that makes sense to you. So the growth potential is unparalleled. You can see fast results. Like once you set this up, you can get your first sale, and you're like, I made a sale. Here's the money. It's in my PayPal, or it's in my Stripe, or it's in my ClickBank, or whatever you're using, and it's very, very, very simple to use, which is great. Okay? Next, this is where it gets even better. You can pair this with affiliate marketing and list building. Right? Think about this. Think about all the people who want budget spreadsheets. Budget spreadsheets. Okay? Is there anyone here that does not think they could learn to use Microsoft Excel? Like, type Excel if you think you could learn Microsoft Excel. It's not that hard. Like, literally, you go over here and you type Excel in your little Cortana, and Excel comes up, and you're like, okay, I can use Excel. All I got to do is pull up the spreadsheet, and if I want to make a membership site money calculator, all I got to do is put in the formulas and stuff like that. Is there anyone that doesn't think they can learn this? Like, if I was like, hey, back against the wall, you need to learn Excel this weekend, how many of you guys think you cannot learn it? Type Excel if you think you can. Type, I don't know what I'm doing on this webinar. I probably shouldn't be in internet marketing if I don't think I can learn Excel. Photo Candy says she's learning Excel right now. All right, there you go. It's not that hard to do. Like, literally, I'm not that smart. I know some people think I am. I just have a weird brain that works differently. But like Brian says, Excel is my forte. Well, Brian, you're going to love this because these people are looking for budget templates, budget spreadsheets, all kinds of stuff. You could make a membership site with budget spreadsheets, videos, teaching them how to do budgeting to save money, right? If you're like, hey, I guarantee I'll save you X amount per month or whatever, or we'll show you our average member, whatever you want to say. Be careful with guarantees. But you want to go in and be like, hey, I can save you this much. Here's how much I saved. Boom, here you go. Pay $30 a month. You get the spreadsheets. You get all this. You get all that. Karen said she paid to take an Excel class. Did you pay to take it online? If you did, I'll bet it was a membership site. Right, there you go. Really cool. All right, so super, super easy to do. All these people are looking for budget spreadsheets, all kinds of stuff. Really, really simple. Okay, that could be your membership site, which is great. And we're going to talk about how it works, how it all fits together, and everything like that. But I want you guys to get excited and get pumped up about the idea. How many of you guys are excited about this? You're like, dude, yeah, like I could do this. I could build some things in Excel. I could make some videos, and I could sell them, and everyone will be happy, especially the people that I help, which is cool. If you're excited, type excited in the box, and we'll go on to the types of content for membership sites, which is really cool. Steve says one site per niche. Yes, have one membership site per niche. You don't want to have the same one because you'll be like, hey, to get your fishing downloads, go to, stayathomemoms.com. They'd be like, what? How'd I go there to get my fishing download? You got to make it make sense. So separate it, get the domain. Really cool. Sports and Outdoors says he's been using Excel for 15 years. Good. You can make money with this, which is cool. So here's the types of content for membership sites. Okay, here's the things you can do. Number one, you can be an info compiler. Talked about that gal on Facebook who said she's making $30,000 a year, and all she's doing is compiling information that's on the internet anyway. I want you guys to say something with me, and I want you to say it out loud. Say it quietly if you're at work or something, or wherever you're at. All right, say it loud if you're at home and you're excited about it. Content structured differently can make me rich. I want you to say that, and I'm going to type it in the box here. So let's open up a notepad, and I want you guys to write this down. I want you to say it out loud. Content structured differently can make me rich. Okay? After you're done saying it, I want you to tell me you said it, because I want you guys to get this, and I want you to understand it. All right? Content structured differently can make me rich. Well, Marcus, I don't know what you're talking about. Blah, blah. Hey, check out Netflix. What is it? Is content structured differently? Was there not movies and TV shows before Netflix? Oh, yeah, those were out there. Okay, what about Amazon? Content structured differently. They have Amazon Prime TV. I watch it all the time because I like documentaries. I was actually watching a really good documentary the other day. But it's content structured differently. That's all you have to focus. Content structured differently can make me rich. Very simple. All right. Daniel says, can make me rich and happy. Happiness is on you, but we'll help you with the money part, right? I don't know if I can make anyone happy, but maybe you're happy watching this. Who knows, right? I'm pretty happy. All right. So content structured differently can make you rich. Remember that. Put it in your brain, because here's the deal. There's a guy, Matthew Lesko. You can do research on him. This dude went down to the old government library, got all these infos on how, I think he actually paid someone to do it. I don't think he did it himself. And he got people to write summaries on like how to get a government grant, how to do this, how to that. How many of you guys saw Matthew Lesko? He's a dude who has the suit with all the question marks. I had the privilege of meeting him a couple years ago at Affiliate Summit. Really nice guy. But that's what he did. And he made millions of dollars taking content that's already out there and structuring it different and selling it. That's it, right? Like, what I'm teaching you isn't that new. It's not that fancy. Like, I wish that, I was a little bit more fancy than I am. But hey, this stuff works. And it's not like you can't find it anywhere. Like, if you spent like 20 years searching YouTube and everything, trying to find everything I teach from other people, it'd be pretty difficult. But you could find it. It's out there, right? So it's not like rocket science. It's not like I have some hidden knowledge or something like that. It's just something I learned, right? It's like whatever. It's like common sense isn't that common. Common knowledge isn't that common. You can put it together, you can structure it, and you can make money. We're going to show you how I structure it, and it's going to blow your mind. You'll be like, dude, seriously, it's that easy? Because I literally use a program that I bought in 2003. They haven't updated it, so I always have to figure out when I get a new computer how to put it on the new computer, because it's from 2003, which is 16 years ago. But it still works, right? And we'll show you how to use the software. There's a very similar software out there that's free that you could use. I like mine because I've been using it for 16 years, but you could use a free one. We teach you how to use it. All right, here's the deal. Types of content for membership site because what? Why do we need to know about these? Does anyone remember? Give you a hint. Because content structured differently can make me rich. Here's the deal. You can be an info compiler like the Facebook example or a forum example, right? There's lots of info out there. You can structure it. Structure it, package it, boom, there you go, right? How many books out there say the same thing? You guys know I got a lot of books on the wall. I read a lot of books. I read a lot of business books. A lot of business books you can read in about 5 minutes because of the fact that a lot of the stuff you're going to learn is totally redundant, right? You're like, I read this before. A lot of psychology books. I read a lot of those. A lot of them are completely redundant, right? And you read the whole thing and you're like, okay, well, I got like 4 new sentences. Like, a lot of stuff's redundant, but people keep buying it, which is cool. So we got to look at that. Now, you can come up with unique stuff, or you could do what I do and structure it different. So the info compiler is a great way to do that. Another thing you can do is live training. Let's say you go out there and you're like, every week, I'm the Excel guy. I'm going to show you how to use my Excel budget spreadsheet to save money, right? And you show them how to use it, and you put that, and you have a live call every week to help people with budgeting. It's not that hard to do. You don't even have to be on camera. You could just do voice and screen, or you could hire someone to do it, or whatever. But either way, it's really, really, really good, okay? Live calls. If you don't want to do the screen thing, you could do audio calls. PDF and video. Right? You could sell a membership site with PDFs and videos and all kinds of cool things. Okay, really good. You could do a blog-based membership site where all you're doing is giving people access to a blog. Right? How many of you guys are like, dude, that's pretty awesome. right? That's cool. I like that, right? I could build blogs or whatever. Okay. Other types of content for membership sites is forum-based, right? You could put a forum. Like we have a forum. I could put my membership site, click a button, and boom, now the forum's locked unless you pay for it, which is cool. All right. Another thing we can do is downloads, right? We give people all kinds of downloads, which is really, really, really cool. Okay. H Metal says, once we start these membership sites up, can we hire virtual assistants to do most of everything? Yeah, you can. Pretty easy. You just like, hey, add stuff every month, right? You could pay people, $1,000 a month or whatever to write new articles I pay someone $700. All they do is make articles based on my videos. We put that in a membership site, and people love it. It's like, hey, get downloads from every one of Marcus's videos, including the big, long-winded live streams, and you get the downloads. How many of you guys are part of that? And you're like, yeah, I like downloading all those. Get a nice little worksheet with screenshots and everything like that. And it's really, really cool. We got hundreds of people in there, and they love the PDFs and everything. All right, number 8, resell rights with a twist. I'm going to show you this. Remind me to tell you about the resell rights with a twist. All right, Andrew likes his shirt. He's got the Affiliate Dude shirt. If you guys haven't gotten one yet, you got to join my membership site so that you get one. You get a free shirt. What could be better than that, right? So you can walk around and pretend you're the affiliate marketing dude too. All right, so resell rights with a twist. Number 9, cheat sheets. Right, you can make little cheat sheets and things like that, which is cool, like little guides and cheat sheets. I actually have a Dropbox around here, which actually has my person puts like all these different reports and things, and all I do is make them a membership site, which is really cool. And they can make cheat sheets and stuff like that, which is great. Number 10, you can do booklets and study guides. Like, how many of you guys remember Cliff Notes, right? If you were like, I was too lazy to take the test. So I was the guy who didn't even take the test. But all my friends who actually went and took the test in high school, they actually got these Cliff Notes. And they're like, okay, I'm going to read these. I'm like, what the hell are you doing with Cliff Notes? You don't even need notes. So just don't take the test, right? That was my plan, was like the don't go to school plan, which is not recommended. You should always go to school because it's good. But that's what I did. And they had the Cliff Notes. And the Cliff Notes guy, he'd read a book and take notes on it. Like, he literally just went to high school and turned it into a business or college, or I think they do college and high school, which is cool. All right, how many of you guys are like, dude, seriously? The guy just freaking took notes? Like, that's it? I sit at school and I take notes free anyway. You mean I can sell those? Yeah, like, here's a hint. Someone could be out there making notes on my videos and be like, hey, I take notes from the top YouTubers about this. And you could sell notes. Literally, I have a friend who does that. He makes 6 figures a year, and all they do is sell notes. That's it. It's like, we make notes. How many of you guys can take notes? How many of you guys are too lazy like me? And you're like, well, I can hire people to take notes, right? And boom, there you go. Obviously, make sure you watch out for copywritten stuff. Never plagiarize, never copy. Make your own notes. Do your own stuff. Get like 5 videos. Make some notes on them. Boom, there you go. Another thing you can do, so booklets and study guides. Another thing you can do is interviews, right? Interview people. Like, I had a buddy, still a buddy. He's just in Costa Rica now, so we don't talk as much. But this buddy, nice guy. And he came to me and he's like, dude, I want to get in affiliate marketing, internet marketing. And he wasn't known. He used to have a different business. And then he came over to internet marketing. And he's like, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get interviews with the top affiliate marketers or internet marketers. And he went to top internet marketers. And he's like, hey, do an interview. And okay, cool. Now go email your people that you're going to do an interview with me. And when we sell stuff, you get a cut. So, like, does anyone get that? I'll map it out for you. So he went in there, and this was his business model. And he's like, okay, let's open a new one here. New, file new. There we go. All right, so he went out there, and he's like, okay, I'm going to go to, like, Bob the affiliate or whatever. And I'm going to tell Bob the affiliate that we're going to have a webinar or a call. I think at that time it was teleseminars. And he's like, hey, come on this webinar, right? And it's like, cool. Now he goes, Bob, now that you're going to be on the training, why don't you tell all your people to come to this training? So now Bob sends like 1,000 people to the training that he could do anyway, but for some reason he likes to do it with my buddy. And then boom, there you go. He sends all the people. And then he got like John. He's like, hey, John, Bob just did a interview with me. why don't you send your people too? And now he's getting all these people, and he takes all these interviews and makes them a big-ass membership site that these people pay for all the interviews, and boom. How many of you guys are like, that's a brilliant business? Like, that's so simple, it's almost stupid. Right? It's so easy. It's like, that's it? That's all you do? Like, dude made 120 grand his first, I think it was in 12 weeks. And that's what he did, right? Which is really cool. All right. So that's what you do. Interviews is a great content for membership sites. Number 12 is access to personal help or a team. There's people out there who are like, I'm going to hire a bunch of coders and we'll just charge you access to get help with code. And boom, there you go, like $99 a month or whatever. Some are like $1,000 a month for big tech stuff. And there it goes. Really cool. All right, so these are the types of content. So first of all, we had the benefits. Right? This is why you should do a membership site. This is like, yeah, I mean, you should do a membership site. That's a good idea. Next, these are the content types of what you would sell for a membership site. How many guys are liking this? Scale of 1 to 100, 1 being, Marcus, this sucks, and 100 being, I love it. It's awesome. Right? Tell me where you're at. Let me know where we're at, and we'll continue on. All right, so type your answer in the box. All right, we got an 1,000. So that's good. On a scale of 1 to 10, if I got an 1,000, we're doing pretty good there. All right, cool. We got like a 20 bazillion or something. I don't know what that number is. All right, cool. All right, lots of people are digging it, which is great. 98.3. All right, well, I'm going to work on those extra points, 1.7 on there. Okay, so this is what you want to use for the content, okay? Now let's talk about how a membership site works. How does a membership site even work? Well, what you do is this, okay? You start your site, and your site could be a blog. I recommend it being a blog. I have a blog. You guys will notice on my blog we have affiliate marketing dude.com, right like that. Okay, this is our main blog. Now on this blog, I try to get people to go to marcusmentor.me. Okay, marcusmentor.me is where I sell one of my membership sites. It's got a little thing, says, hey, this is all the cool stuff you're going to get. It's worth a fortune, but we're only charging you $77 because we're really cool people and we want you to stay forever so that you pay $77 for a long time. But you can cancel whenever you want, right? So we go there and this is where we sell it. So we have our site and then we have our sales page. So what it looks like is this right here. Okay, so we have our site here. This is our main blog site sales letter. Okay, there's our blog site sales letter. Now, behind the scenes, we install a membership software. Okay, you could use something like Kartra, you could use something like Amember, you can use a WordPress plugin, or you could wait a little bit and use the WordPress plugin that we're going to be coming out with either next month or April. It's really cool. Okay, but if you want to get started now, use something now like Aweber or whatever, right? So you have this. Now, behind the scenes, this is like a software, right? And this software, what it does is when people sign up and pay, they're like, okay, they go here and they pay. Yay, we get the money because they paid, which is great. And I don't know why we can't have money signs, but we'll type money. There we go. All right, so we get money, yay, they pay, okay? And they pay every month. It's automatic. This membership site software makes it to where it bills them in PayPal or ClickBank or whatever. So they pay the money, and then this software automatically sends them a username and password. Yep. Okay, so they get their username and password, and it's like, hi, Bob, welcome. Here's where you get all your cool stuff that you wanted to get. Username, login, whatever, right? And then they go log in. So you see here, a lot of people, if you ever want to know where my stuff is, you just go to affiliatemarketingdude.com/login. And you can see behind the scenes, it's got like a little login thing. Pretty simple, right? They log in. Let's see if I remember it. Right? So we log in, and then it's like, hey, here's all your subscriptions. Okay, so if they're in the AMD mentorship program, they get the t-shirt, they get all this other cool stuff, they get our plugins, everything like that. That's how a membership site works. It's absolutely simple. There is no difference between the membership site locked portion and a regular website. There's no difference. It's just locked, which is really cool. Karen says, is Angie's List a membership site? Yes, it is. She makes her money off of leads, and I think there's also a membership portion as well, which is cool. Like, how many of you guys are like, yeah, that's pretty easy? Like, literally, you could set this up in an hour. Okay, Alex says my site looks like 1999. That's the point. You want it to because it's easy, right? How many of you guys are like, I go here, I can download these. I go to the mentorship, boom, I can click on these things, which is good, right? This is what sells, which is great. A lot of people are like, well, Marcus, your designs aren't that great. And I'm like, well, I'm not a web designer. I'm a sell guy. I like to make money. I don't like to look pretty, right? I like to make money. Obviously, I don't like to look pretty, right? I was talking about my sites, right? Just to clarify that. That was a joke. Calm down. Right? So there you go. It works. It's easy. You can go there. You have different access levels. Now, one of the things I like to do is turn my membership site into software, right? So like our software, if they go to Simple Sites 2017, this is our membership site, which is basically the same thing, which is cool. Frederick said he'd never join a site that looks like that. Well, that's cool. If you don't want to make money, then don't join it. I mean, you can do whatever you want, right? And that's the thing, right? So if you don't want to join a site that looks like that, a lot of people do every single day. And I get a lot of people who are like, oh, Marcus, your site's, it should look, you should have something spinning and you should be pretty and you should do this. And dude, like, do you want to make money or do you want to look pretty? Which is cool, which is awesome, right? So there you go. So that's the deal. We got this, we got that. Now check this out. This is actually on the membership site, but I actually compile this into software. Check this out. Boom. They actually go here. They could download the software and look, it's the same exact thing, but it's called software, which means you get to charge more, which means boom. Look at that. It's the same exact thing. But how many of you guys are like, dude, I want the software, right? Look at that. It's software. Comes with little tools, which is great, right? You watch the little videos, go in, get the tools. Where's our tools? Tools like this, trigger word tools. You can go into the money getting tools and you could use these tools. All of these were outsourced, like this one, delayed content release. I think my programmer made this in about an hour and 45 minutes. Like literally it cost me like $5 to make. Not 5, maybe 20. Right? But how many of you guys are like, dude, that's cool. So you actually compiled it. Now, again, imagine this. You have this with the budget stuff, and you're like, hey, here's the budget template for this. And then on the bottom, you're like, okay, they're paying $37 a month or whatever. On the bottom, you could say, here's the top credit cards if you have bad credit or need a budget or need $500 a month or whatever. And then you get signed up when they do that. And then you get paid. That's what we like is getting paid, not making pretty sites, which is great, right? Awesome stuff. So while Frederick is making pretty sites, I'll be making money, which is great. HVSA says, why are some of the Simple Sites videos blacked out? Some of the videos here are on a new Flash plugin. Now, I actually have a test browser that I use, but if you use these in a different browser, like I think on my non-test browser, if I use Firefox or whatever, and if this ever happens on yours, just use Firefox. On Firefox, it should change that. Watch, you'll see how it works. Okay, so on Firefox, if you do that, I think, which one had that? This one should be working. It's probably just a Flash update, but this is an older test version, so yours should work good. Okay, Karen says, I pay a spiritual devotee $15 a month. He compiles spiritual lessons. Awesome. Right, that's simple, and you can make a membership site about that, which is great. Okay, so that's how a membership site works. Basically, it's two different things talking to each other. You have your site talking to the membership software, which talks to the payment processor, which puts money in your pocket, and then that gives them the login. So it's all automated. Like, I don't have to do anything. When they cancel, they get canceled. When they join again, they join again, which is really, really, really cool. Okay. Alex says, I did not mean it as disrespect. If the content is solid, that matters. Yeah, definitely. Like, the content is what people come for. And that's what people like. And here's the deal. You got to make things simple, right? Like, this simple stuff outsells, because here's the deal. Like, if I have my demographic and I'm like, okay, well, they want to buy something. Like, I actually test these, and the demographic loves these buttons. Right? They're like, dude, how many of you guys like these buttons? You're like, dude, this is so easy. I'm like, get started, niche finding, traffic. Okay, I go to the traffic and I click these buttons. I go here, I click these buttons. Super easy. All right, how many of you guys are like, yeah, that's so easy to go through. It's not even funny. Like, There's no way to get lost in there. And again, this is a membership site, which is really cool. So that's how a membership site works. You have your site, you have your order form. It all talks to each other. It's all very easy to set up. Usually when you buy the membership software, they'll set it up free for you, or sometimes for like a little bit extra or whatever, which is cool. Or we have something that you can use as well. Now, let's talk about how I made 1.9 million with a simple membership site I made with a software I bought back in 2003. How many of you guys want to see that software? It's called Front Page 2003. It looks like this. It's actually what I make everything with. I actually made these notes with it, which is cool, right? It's so easy, which is great. So you just go in and you make it work in a really, really cool way. Okay, so we look at this and we're like, okay, I want to make a little membership site. Now, I want you to remember, if you can use folders, like how many of you guys know how to use folders on your computer, right? You're like, okay, if I go to my desktop and I'm like, okay, new folder. Okay, I can make a folder and I can call it membership site. Okay, how many of you guys can do that? And then how many of you guys can actually click on it? Which is cool, right? So really cool. So now all you have to do is lay it out. You could be like, my cool membership site. And you can center it. Make it big. Make it Arial. And then you can go in and be like, okay, now I'm going to make a table. Insert a table, and we'll make it 4 by 4. Okay, and we'll make it, what? In pixels, we'll do 850. Okay, really cool. And we teach you how to do all this stuff as well. All right, so we'll go like this, and we'll center it. Boom. There we go. My cool membership site. Put your logo up here. Let's pick a logo. I don't know, logo up here. We'll use logo image. Okay, there's our logo. Put our logo up there. You can actually replace this with yours. And boom, there's our cool membership site. Now, you can actually go through and check this out. You could actually go through, and I think I have icons somewhere. Let me see if I can find my icons. And I actually just bought the rights to these icons. It was like $90 or something. And let me see if I can find them. You know what I'll do? Let's do 2017. Okay. So I have all these icons. And I'm like, view the icons? Let's view the icons. Okay, cool. So I'm like, okay, my cool membership site's about budgeting or whatever. Okay, so I go in here, and it's being a little slow, and I get some icons. I'm like, boom, there's an icon there. Here's a cool icon for support. We can make an icon for news. We can make one for whatever's new. We can make one for maybe like how to do credit card payments or whatever. We could do one for budget spreadsheets. And let's see what else. So we could do this, and we could do like how to save money shopping. Okay, and this is all our budget things. This would be like our little budget tool. Okay, so we just align these. We're like, okay, budget spreadsheet. Okay, boom, center it. There you go. Now when we link it, all we got to do is link it to wherever we have it. So if our locked folder is like affiliatemarketingdude.com/1, I would just do like this, and I do http www.affiliatemarketingdude.com/1. Then there you go. Boom. Okay? So we do that. And then we could go here, and we're like, hey, the new stuff, I'm going to put that on new stuff. I'm going to put this one on affiliatemarketingdude.com/2. Hey, look at that. We're getting fancy, right? And we just build our stuff like this, and you make it cool, and then you just make your page, and boom, there you go. And you'll have a membership site, and then you'll put your content behind it, which is super, super easy. And you can see this is exactly how I made the Simple Site software, right? It's got a video. Let's go to one that's got the Flash player. So it's got a video here. It's got all the stuff here. The same thing. Watch. Just go here, view page source. Boom. Go file new. Like this. And boom. Now the images probably won't come up because it's locked. But you can see it's the same exact thing. Here's my logo here. Here's this. Little links that goes to 2017 start, 2017 niche, traffic. Boom, 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 boom. It's not that hard. How many of you guys are like, dude, this is pretty easy? Like, seriously, that's not that hard. Like, I can learn that. It's pretty easy. Not that hard. And if you guys want to see what it actually looks like, I think I can use this folder here. See, there it is. So this is the stuff we're adding to the new Simple Sites deal, right? So if you guys get Simple Sites over here at simplesitesbonus.com, you're going to get all this cool stuff this year when the 2000, or not 2000, we called it the 10-year anniversary edition, right? And there you go. Boom, 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 boom. We're going to teach you Facebook, e-commerce, drop shipping. We're actually, in this, we're going to teach you membership sites, which is awesome, right? Now, I use Front Page 2003 for this, but you can also use Composer. I think, is it still called Composer? I believe so. Let's see, Composer. Yeah, so it's still called Composer. You could get it free, super easy. It's a lot like Front Page. I just don't use it because I'm so used to Front Page. Okay, does that make sense to everyone? Type like, dude, awesome, if you think you can do this. Like, it's not that hard to do. And then all you do is when your folder's done, you just upload this folder to the web. It takes literally a couple of seconds to do. And bada bing, you're ready to go. You got a membership site. You're ready to go. You can do this with resale rights. Resale rights, right? Let's say you're doing resale rights for budget stuff, right? And I'm like, okay, I want to do resale rights for budget stuff. Okay, family budget unrestricted. So I could buy like 50 family budget articles, and I could put them with my stuff. So there you go. Save money on all this. I could put it with my calculators and my tools and things like that. I can make videos about it. It's not that hard to do. Like, literally, people work a hell of a lot harder than I did to make $1.9 million. Right? It's like they work their butts off to do it, and all I could do is make a membership site. Now, again, results not typical, implied, or guaranteed. Most people make nothing because most people don't do anything. But if you guys focus on this, it's not that hard to do, and you could set something up that'll pay you over and over and over again. And if you like this idea, how many of you guys like this? Type membership site if you guys like this. All right, type that in the box. There's all kinds of stuff. There's Cigar of the Month Club. There's Pipe Tobacco of the Month Club. There's Dollar Shave Club, which I'd probably get if I actually could grow a real beard, but I don't think I can. So I just go to the regular store and get a razor. But you guys like this, right? So if you guys like this, the interactive tools and everything that I have for you show you all of this. It shows you all the ins and outs of how to make this work so you can get paid fast. You could even make a site like about sleep tips or whatever you want to make it about. Anything, right? Literally, the sky is the limit. And what we want to do is we want to focus on this, and we want to realize that these are the real secrets of how thousands of everyday people, just like you and me, are silently making fortunes online using direct marketing, search engine advertising, and membership sites. And you won't find this info anywhere else the way that I've made it. And if you take a look here, I'm actually going to sell you on the program by showing you it's a membership site, which is cool, right? As you can see, this is a surefire paint-by-number system. Our membership site software is designed to look like software, which is really cool. We will also show you how to compile it into software using a program I bought for $49 in literally about 10 minutes. Super easy to do. Now, you can see that this is a surefire paint-by-number system. In addition to all that, we actually give you WordPress plugins and tools, right? So if you guys like this stuff, if you want to make money online, if you're like, dude, Marcus, I've been following your videos for quite some time, then we're going to show you how to do that, which is really cool. So what I want to show you is the difference between the two products we have, and then we'll take some questions and answers on how to make all this work, what kind of tools, everything like that. So there's two options that you can do to join with me today. If you are looking for a do-it-yourself option where we teach you everything, what I would do is go to simplesitesbonus.com. Now, to go to simplesitesbonus.com, you're going to see this page. This is where you are going to order this software that walks you through everything. It's going to take you through how to build a membership site, how to build an affiliate site, how to set everything up. Everything from like, Marcus, I just turned on my computer and all I know how to do is like check my email, to I now know how to build a site. And people are blown away because we teach them how to build sites like literally within a day. Right? So if you've been struggling to do this stuff and, you know, did this look easy to you? Type it. Does this look easy? Type it in there. Okay. Does this look easy to you, or does it look too complicated? Like, could you do that? Could you put little boxes and type little things like this? Okay. Type it in if you think you can, with my help, of course. Okay. Cool. Yeah, with a little training, it should be really, really easy for you guys to do. It's not hard at all. Actually, very, very easy. Not as hard as folding a paper 9 times. Yeah, folding a paper 9 times. I've never tried it, but I don't know. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, so that's what you want to look at. Now, my software is going to walk you through all that step by step, and it's going to show you how it works from getting started to finding your niche to creating your profit centers or setting up your membership site to getting your traffic, setting up shop, content creation, testing and tracking and everything like that, which is really, really cool. And we're going to show you every single step of the way, and we even give you the tools to make it work, which is really, really good. So 2 ways to get started today. Either you could get started at simplesitesbonus.com, which is recommended. With simplesitesbonus.com, you will get 1 free month of the mentor membership. Now, if you're on a budget and you just want to get help and learn and everything like that, what I would do is go over to marcusmentor.me and you can get started with our membership site, which will also have some tools and everything like that. And you can sign up for that for $77 a month, get training. We actually started yesterday something really, really cool, which is where we go through. And if you're a Simple Sites or a High Ticket Niche or a Marcus Mentor customer, you can actually join us live on Tuesdays where we just have a webinar where you just come on and ask questions. Like I just sit there and you come on and you're like, Marcus, this isn't working for me, or this site needs a logo, or hey, this made money, but I want to make more. And we have a live training, which that alone, that one call every week alone is worth the price of the course because you get to ask someone help live. You see my screen. We go through. We look at your sites. Yesterday's was great. How many of you guys were on yesterday's? We didn't have a whole bunch because I didn't announce it. We just tested it. But if you were on yesterday's, tell us what you thought of it. And we just went through and helped you guys out and like, hey, here you go, which is great. So those are the 2 options today. I would highly recommend starting with simplesitesbonus.com if you can, because that gives you the software, which is really cool. Now, we're also going to give you, when it comes out, access to the mentor program and stuff like that. Woter, what did you think of it? Did you like that? Karen says, do I take questions on drop shipping stores, i.e. Shopify? Yes, we do. So like if you're part of the mentor and you're like, hey, what do I do with my Shopify store? We'll help you with that as well. If you have something broken on your site, if we can fix it, we'll try to help you do that. If not, we'll show you a workaround and everything like that. Okay, Walter says he liked it a lot, and he only got the last 20 minutes. We were on for about 3 hours, which is cool, which is great. And he said, yeah, especially the real world questions that come up. Exactly, because I don't really know what you guys need till you dive in and it's like, okay, well, yeah, maybe I should teach you this. So it's really cool. Is there a difference between Simple Sites Big Profits and Simple Sites Bonus? No, there's not. It's the same thing. Simple Sites Bonus is where you order Simple Sites Big Profits. HVA says he'll join the mentor program. Good. Awesome. And that's the deal. Like you could do this. You can learn it. We're going to get everything you need. You can see these people. If I can make this bigger, you could see these guys did really well with it. This guy, Mario, he got our Simple Sites back in 2011, and then he came to one of our live trainings, and he went home and he wrote me this, and he's like, dude, I made like $11,000 in 2013. This was in February, I think he wrote this, which is pretty cool, and he went on, made a lot of money with it, made it really cool, which is awesome. Let's see here. Please know I will join when I get my next 4 weeks off. Well, if you want to join now, we can actually put your support on hold until you get time. Some people ask to do that. That way, because I don't know when the 2019 is going to be out, and when it is, the price is going to go up. So you want to get in now. Daniel says, I joined Mentor and upgraded quickly to Simple Sites Big Profits. Was well worth it. Awesome. Can you suggest a WordPress theme for beginners? Yes, I can. Actually, join marcusmentor.me and actually have custom WordPress plugins or WordPress themes that I made for you, right? So if you go into your mentor area, your membership area, let's see, right, like this, you go into your AMD mentorship, go into custom themes. You can download, these are custom themes based on what I know sells and based on what I know works. And we make these ourselves in-house. I was actually making one yesterday. I forget where it is, but it's a really cool one that you can actually change the logo and the background. So it's really, really cool. All right. So, cool deal. Frederick, the price is going to go up after the new version comes out. So if you want to save like $600 and get the 2019 version, you definitely want to do that. Casey, it depends on when you ordered. So yeah, talk to our support people at pcmoneymaking.com. It depends on when you ordered if you are eligible for the upgrade. And also, if you do want the upgrade, you do need to be a marcusmentor.me member if you want all the updated plugins and stuff like that. All right, so any questions on membership site stuff? I know we covered quite a bit, and we'll take a look at that. Okay. Can you teach simple WordPress site without all the extras? Yes, we teach you guys how to do WordPress in a really, really easy way, and you'll have your WordPress up very fast. And the plugins that we have make it super, super easy. All right. Any other questions? And now is time to do your Q&A for anything. Will the plugins also be updated for Simple Sites? The updated plugins, if you want all of them, get the Mentor program, because there's some that we don't put in the Simple Sites. Basically, Mentor program, every one of my students should be in that. Like, if you guys want help from me, if you want the plugins, if you want the themes, literally it's less than like $2.50 a day, which is crazy. All right, what's in the pipe? Today we have, I can't read it, Peter Stockeye, something like that. Pipe tobacco, which is cool. Is price going up for marcusmentor.me? I'm not sure yet. That's kind of a newer program, so we're kind of testing it out. But if you get in at $77, you're in at $77 for life. Do I teach how to get clients? Yes, I do. Okay. Are tip jars on sites? I recall seeing them a while 10 years ago. You can do tip jars on your site. I know a lot of people frame it as like, buy me a cup of coffee or something. But instead of doing a tip jar, provide value and do a membership site, which is cool. Willie, so will I have to buy Simple Sites 2018 since I purchased 2017 early in 17? Yes, Willie. If you ordered in 17, you will need to buy the upgrade. We're only upgrading people free if they ordered in 2018, and your receipt should say 18 upgrade or something like that. Okay, let's see. Sports says, hi all, real quick. If you're on the fence about whether or not to join Marcus's program, I encourage you to do it. I've been through my share of gurus. He's a man. Thanks for that, Sports. And he also told us he didn't pay me to say it. I never pay people to write reviews because, I don't know, that's just weird. Like, why would you do that? All these reviews are actually unsolicited from a forum. I actually had to go scrape them off a forum, which is pretty cool, and really good stuff. Okay, is it out now? The Simple Sites 2018 is not out now, but you will get the 17 if you order today, and then when the anniversary edition is out, you will get that. It's actually called the anniversary edition. Okay. Can you please tell me what kind of work I have to do after I buy a high-ticket niche? You're going to add the offers, which is pretty easy, and then you're going to get traffic, which is cool. So it's not too difficult. If you have 45 minutes a day, should be fine. And then, as time goes on, you'll probably need less time. Did you finish the upgrade on my MentorMe login yesterday? I would have to check. That's a question for live chat. Okay, as a beginner, how will you help me to accomplish my goals? Well, I don't know what your goals are, and I don't know how much of a beginner you are, but hey, if you want to learn this stuff, that's where to go. Okay, what is the upgrade you're talking about if I purchase in 2018? You're going to get the anniversary edition free. How would you make a membership site with cigars? I wouldn't, because of the legalities of selling that. Okay, what's the difference between Simple Sites and Marcus Mentor Me? Marcus Mentor Me is like a mentor program where you get the plugins, themes, and some coaching. Simple Sites is this software. Okay, so this software, if you want this software that walks you through everything, then you're going to want Simple Sites. Now, when you get Simple Sites, so Karen, if you order Simple Sites today, you're going to get a month free of Mentor. So that's kind of how it works. Simple Sites is like the robust training, which is really cool. Daniel, remind me again in a minute about the resale rights in with a twist, and we'll go through that. Okay. Do you have a list of your products with pricing? Yeah, just go to affiliatemarketingdude.com. Click on products. Boom. There you go. Walks you through everything. Okay. I don't get how to download Simple Sites as a software. In your members area, there should be a little download button. Just click that and it'll download it. It's a zip file, I think, or an exe or something, or an install file, whatever that is. Okay, any other questions there as you guys get started? Any questions on the membership stuff we went over? Because I know we went through kind of fast. I'll make sure you guys get in there. All right. Also, if you guys do get a high ticket niche, I think they have you at either 3 or 6 months free of the mentor. So that makes it worth it too. Okay. Any other questions? We'll just do like a Q&A since we ended kind of early today. Must be because I'm talking too fast. Smoking is bad for your health. We need to keep you on. I did switch from cigars to pipes, which is a big change. So that was a good one. Elias, just get us on live chat. They'll help you find that. We keep records of all your receipts and everything. All right. You want the resale rights or the twist? Okay. The twist is kind of like what we talked about already, which is taking the resale rights and putting them into a software. Right? Really, really cool. Dan says, niche, how to stop smoking. Yeah, you can absolutely make that. There's membership sites on how to stop smoking, which is cool. Let's see. Yeah, so the resale rights with a twist is where you actually buy the resale rights and you structure it different. Okay, so you're going to structure it in a different way. Ruby, do you teach how to set up blogs? Yes. If you want to learn how to set up a blog, you can either get one of the courses or you could go to gohubsite.com, and this will teach you how to set up your first blog free. Okay, now I'm an affiliate of the hosting, but I give you cool videos, right? So I get paid when you get hosting, which is cool. Okay, so you could go to gohubsite.com. Follow along. If you could set up a blog, then I think you probably like my programs if you like this. And there's actually 2 Marcuses on this video. I did some fancy video editing work. So cool. Okay. When did I join as a beginner? How long will it take me to learn? Well, it depends on what you're looking to learn. Are you looking to learn enough to set something up? If that's the case, probably a week. If you're looking to learn every single thing and be like where I'm at, it's probably going to take a long time. But we teach you to where you could get results as you go along. Okay. Andrew, what are the keys to implementing an effective affiliate program? You got to have a good offer, and you got to have a good payout, and you have to have a way to reach affiliates. So if you have a membership site and you want affiliates to promote it, you have to reach out to them, and you have to have a good price, and you have to have a good retention rate. We had one, actually, the one that I mentioned back in 2011 was an affiliate-based. The affiliates sold the program, and they're still getting paid on something they promoted one time back in 2011, which is crazy. Okay, Woter says, I have a high-ticket niche, got it in 2008. Will I get access to the new Simple Sites content? Yes, you will. But get the mentor. That way you get all the plugins, too. Affiliate marketing is like the gold rush in the Wild West. Kind of, only we don't have to get dirty and we don't have to use pans. Okay, Ron says, what happens when one pays for 1 month, downloads everything, and then cancels the subscription, then rejoins a few months later to get the updates? You can do that if you want. I mean, there's no law against that. You can. I wouldn't recommend it because, I mean, is it not worth $2? How many of you guys think it would be worth $2.50 a day to be able to ask me questions every week? Like detailed questions like, hey, dude, can you check out my site? If you don't, then, I mean, I don't know, which is cool. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay. Can you be an affiliate on several different company products on one blog site? Yes, you can. Okay, Tim says something about pants. I don't know about pants, but okay. All right. Any other questions? Let me know. All right. Okay. Ron says, I don't mean your membership site. I mean my own membership sites. um, they can do that. I mean, they probably won't. Like, you get one guy who does that out of 1,000. So, I mean, I like to cash the 1,000 checks and forget about the one dude who does that. Okay, if I join marcusmentor.me, is there anything else I have to buy afterwards? I have hosting and autoresponder now. No, that'll give you everything you need. Okay, Addandum says you have not answered my question. Well, what's your question? Like, these go fast, so sometimes you have to ask twice. Okay, Tim says, didn't you say that was the difference between affiliate marketing and the Wild West? Don't get dirty and don't have to... Oh, pans, like gold pans. I don't remember any guys panning for gold without pants. That'd be kind of weird. Okay, Scott says, I have limited funds. I'm considering several people to follow or join the group. Can I PM you the names I'm considering and tell me the difference between what you offer and what they offer? No, because I don't follow other people that much. And, I mean, go with who you like, right? So whoever you like, whoever teaches you the best, go with them. If it's not me, go with someone else. I want you guys to get a mentor that you like. That's why I put out lots of really, really good content for free. So you guys are like, hey, I like this dude. I want to buy his stuff. If you like that, then definitely join with me if you like my stuff. But go with who you feel comfortable with, who's going to help you get where you want to go. So yeah, that should help you. Okay, Foxy says, I love your free videos, but sadly never buying. So much free advice online, but ta. Bata? I know I'm a bata to you too. But yeah, definitely, if you like the free videos, get the course. You're going to love it because it goes through things in a process. Like if you were to go through my YouTube videos and try to piece together everything I have in the course, first of all, you couldn't do it because everything's not in there. Second of all, it's going to take you years and years and years. Okay, how do you connect traffic to your blog? There's several ways. It depends on your market. You could buy traffic. You could generate traffic via YouTube videos. You can generate traffic via search engine rankings. You could do banner ads. You could do email lists. All kinds of ways. What I would recommend, get the Simple Sites course, go to Traffic Plan, watch all the traffic videos, and we teach you how to do every single one. And in this first video, it's going to show you like why you would pick each of them, which is really cool. Okay, please, how can I upload content on my blog? When people download, I will be paid for each download. Well, if you're going to get paid for each download, you need to charge them for the download or get paid by an affiliate company for the download. So that would be the answer to that. I mean, that's like, how would I get to the moon? Well, first you got to build a rocket, then you got to get gas, then you need an astronaut, and then you need NASA, and you got to like have a launch pad. It's kind of like a loaded question, so I would suggest go through Simple Sites for that. From scratch, how long is the process to make your first sale? It depends on the person. I can make a site and make a sale today. I mean, so it's not that hard to do. You hypothetically can do it. All you need is traffic and an offer. That's all you need. So like if you have traffic and an offer, you can make a sale today. Okay, thanks for the information. I think your course will help me make money. Rafik, I think it will too. That's why I spent a fortune building it. It was like $100,000 just on the tools alone. And by the way, I just checked. We hired some new people, and we are now spending over $100,000 a year on people just to help you. Right? That's all they do. They help you, which is cool. They go in. You guys have talked to Alyssa. You've talked to Jackie. You've talked to lots of people. We got some new people coming on as well. Actually, what I did is Alyssa's been with us a while, and we're actually going to have her help fix up the courses to give you guys what you need better, which is awesome. Okay. Just coming in, what's the price of the mentoring program? Go to marcusmentor.me. It's $77 a month. You can cancel anytime. You get a free t-shirt, a free copy of my affiliate marketing book, which is great. I actually sign them for you. Not that anyone wants my signature, but I think it's a nice little gesture to say, hey, I paid attention to you. So yeah, that's that. Daniel says, ta, it seems to be an Australian slang way of saying thanks. All right, well, ta to you too. Marcus, do you ever combine online with other media like direct mail? I used to. Now I'm a little too lazy, but sometimes I do. Okay, if I have a download digital product, where should it be stored? Do I have to pay the monthly fee? If you have web hosting, done. There you go. You can have it on your host, which is cool. Okay, for Marcus Mentor, do you teach about CPA marketing? Yes, I do. Okay. Cool. All right. A discount code for offer on my thank you page, would that be good? I don't like to do discounts. I like to add value. So instead of saying, hey, save $20, say, hey, I'm going to give you $100 worth of cool stuff. So that's what I would do. And it's usually a lot easier. Sports and Outdoors says, thanks for the info, affiliate marketing dude. I need to jet. Catch with you later. Awesome. Thanks for being on our program. We appreciate you. CDN service? I don't know what a CDN service is. All right, cool. So any other questions, we'll take it from there. And whether you do marcusmentor.me today or simplesitesbonus.com today, get started wherever your budget fits, and we will help you the best we can to get you rocking and rolling. Because if I help you make money, you stay longer, which makes me more, which is cool. Jay, with Marcus Mentor, will you review a website, help with setup and improvements? Yeah, we'll review it, and we'll tell you what to do to improve it. Hop on our Tuesday call. It's on Tuesdays from 2 to 5 p.m. It's a full 3 hours. You just hop on. You say, I want to talk. You can talk audio. If you don't want to do audio, you can type. And we'll go through your site. I'll bring it up on the screen and everything like that. So it's just like this, but it's more interactive, which is like ridiculous. I mean, that's so you're getting 3 hours a week of that. That'd be 12 to 15 hours a week of live training call for $77. That's like, what is that? $77 over 15 hours. So that's like literally, I'm getting $5 an hour. That's, maybe I should raise the price. But hey, $5 an hour from a bunch of people ain't too bad, right? So you got to look at that and make it work. Is that East Coast time? Yes, it is. Karen says, thanks, you're the real deal. Awesome. My wife says, you look like you're smoking something else. Do people complain? No, a lot of people do know that this is tobacco. One guy actually asked what kind it was. So I don't smoke anything other than tobacco. I've been sober for almost 5 years now off of everything. So pretty cool. Okay, I work during second shift that time. You can ask your question early and give it to them, or you can set up a time to go on live chat with me on our sites. We have live chat, which if you go to any of our sites, you'll see live chat here, and you can actually talk to me or set up a time and be like, hey, can you review my site? So we can do that as well. Okay, Tuesday, it is 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. To do Facebook advertising for my blog website, do I need a Facebook page? It's a good idea. Yeah, I think you do need one. Won't free digital products on a website be bad if you have paid products? Well, I do a lot of free videos and people still buy my stuff, so I don't think so. Foxy Shark says, huge congrats on being sober. Thanks for that. If you guys ever want to see what we do, I actually have a membership site for it. And it's, you guys can learn about that. I do youtube.com/talksober. So if anyone ever needs help with alcohol stuff, we have a show every Thursday, which is cool. All right. Any other questions? Leaf says, my dad and uncle smoked a pipe, and I like the smell of pipe tobacco. I do too. It's like it gives a pleasant aroma, which is kind of cool. Do you still have the Bible site? No, I sold that back in 2014, I think it was. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, we'll take like 10 minutes for questions, and we'll go from there. Can you start with a free membership and then upsell inside? Of course. You can do whatever you want. Like, this is your business. You could do what you want, which is cool. And we show you the best way to do that, which works really cool. And you usually want to do the upsell right after they get the free one. Like, hey, by the way, if you want to get this, do that or whatever, or like a 7-day trial or whatever. By the way, ClickFunnels, like, makes hundreds of millions of dollars, and they're a membership site. A lot of people don't realize that. Software as a service is a membership site, which is cool. And you guys can do whatever you want. Like I do software, I do all kinds of things. Time, do you help us by sites already up and running? We do have a service where we build sites for you. That's over at highticketniches.com. So that'll help you save time. Marcus, when you build up a site, do you teach the best way to sell the business? No, I'm not. I don't really do a whole lot with selling the business because there's so many variables to that. But if you want help with that when you get to that step, let us know. It'll probably help you sell it and maybe take a commission or something. If it's a good business. If it's not, then probably not. All right, guys. So, at the least, you should be joining marcusmentor.me today. It's a great course. It's going to give you all the stuff that you need. Me and Alyssa are actually going through and rebuilding that for you. It's going to be robust, and I guarantee by the time it's done, you're going to be like, dude, this is worth like $1,000 a month, not $77 a month. How do you add email capturing features to your blog? Good question. What you want to do is you want to get marcusmentor.me. Then you want to go into your members area, which is over here, affiliatemarketingdude.com/login. Then you're going to go to AMD, and you're going to download Funnel Voodoo. What Funnel Voodoo does is it makes it really, really simple for you, and you literally just put in the stuff. So you would just go in, and you're like, I'll put my Aweber list name, I'll put this in, and boom, within 3 seconds, you'll have an email capture feature on your blog. All right. Cool. Any other questions? Take it from there and everything like that. I'll be on live chat till I think I go to the gym at 1 today. So I'll be on the live chat for about an hour longer, maybe another hour. If you guys have questions, you can get me on live chat by just going to our sites, click on live chat, looks like that. Or if you're on one of our order forms, it looks like this. And I'll turn it on now so you guys can see it. I think it'll update. There you go. And you can click this. It'll pop up like this. You can click and ask whatever questions you want, and we'll help you out. Sign up. Let's make money. Watch out for some stuff. If you guys join the Mentor today or Simple Sites today, be sure to ask for the bonus. I'm going to do a special training on membership sites alone, showing you the ins and outs of how I build them, structure them, sell them, everything like that. So, thanks again for watching. I'm Marcus. Go make some money. Go sign up. Have fun. And subscribe, too. See you next week.